everybody, how are you doing? It's Bella and I. I hope you're all doing wonderful. It's a very chilly day today here in DFW. I think it's in the 30s or 40s, probably 40, probably low 40s. I don't know. I forgot to go check the thermostat, but I'm cold. But anyway, I wanted to wear something nice and bright and, you know, promoting warm weather. But I hope 2024 has been treating you well. I know we're barely into it, but I'm hoping we're all going to have, no, I'm believing that we're all going to have a terrific year this year. It's definitely on the way up for me. I hope it is for my son and my daughter, both, all of them. You know, I just hope everybody's year is going to be very amazing. And I hope that for you guys. And so does Bella. So this is her 13th year on this planet. So yay. Anyway, I just wanted to welcome back all of my wonderful, amazing subscribers. I love you guys. Yeah, your comments are still just awesome, guys. It's a wonderful community y'all have created out there. For anybody new, if you like talking, this is the channel for you. If you do not like talking, you might want to pick another YouTuber because I do tend to jabber on. And I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. Just the same way that I don't like every YouTuber out there either, and I don't subscribe to them. So I pick the ones that match me, my personality, my likes, my interests, all of that, and I expect the same from you guys. So we are growing our channel slowly, but that's fine. I'm happy that is growing at all. But today I have another Temu package for us. So let us get into it. And no, I do not open them prior to the filming. I personally, I mean, I'm just me on here. So what you see is what you get. And I do things a certain way. You know, you've been on the earth this many decades and you kind of get set in your ways. And I like to share all of my Temu from the moment of opening the package all the way through to spinning it around and seeing that there's nothing left in it. So, you know, I get the joy of everything that I'm showing you is like, ooh, I get to see it for the first time, and you get to see my I'm looking for my order on my tablet. I get to see my, you know, you get to see my reaction for real. And I hope you enjoy that. So Miss Bella is abandoning us. She's wandered off to greener pastures, my living room. She's going to bark in there, which at least is a little quieter than her barking in here. And do you love how the packages come? It's like been opened and cut and resealed. Yeah. From what I understand, Customs goes through it and then they repackage it. So if something's packaged really badly or like damaged, or, you know, the box is annoyingly damaged, I don't really think we can blame Temu. I think that, yeah, they probably could have packaged it a little better knowing it's going through Customs. But would that increase our cost? You know, everything's a balance in life, so I'm happy with it all, other than the fact that I can't get into here. Okay. Oh, it's jam-packed. Okay. Something's coming out. Something is. Oh, it's like having my babies. Anyway. They were little. They were little. My daughter was 5 pounds. My son was 6 pounds. So, my son was the first one, 29 something hours in labor. My daughter, 5, and only one of them was I in pain. And no medication with my daughter at all. No epidural, no pain relief, no nothing. I was so proud of myself until my daughter went and outdid me. She had all 3 of her children. Brave little girl. All 3 of her children naturally, no drugs, no nothing. She even had Amelia in water. That was weird. Okay, so I'm getting some more work stuff because, you know, yeah. This is, and I overpaid a little in this order specifically because I wanted things to wear over blouses and stuff to be dressier in the office. So I knew I'd have to up pay on them a bit. but compared to what's in the stores, it's a pittance, right? So we all know that. That's why we shop at Temu. But this is a leopard print open front blazer, and I thought I could wear it with blacks and whites and everything. I got it in a dark brown. I got it for $11.24, which you know is a lot for me. But I did get partially refunded. It is now $9.99, so that's a little better. So, got it in the nice Temu bag. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting these, but I will not complain. Okay, it is the polyester feeling. It's a little of the, yeah, it's a little of the, it kind of looks like it should be like furry feeling or something like that, but it's not. I have a hard time describing fabrics. I'm so sorry. But it's more like, not a silky, but kind of a smooth feeling to it. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, I do like the print. That's pretty. I have a skirt like that, but I won't wear them together. I think my skirt's a little lighter. But anyway, so we've got your full collar on here. And then it comes down, you know, your nice collar here with a little notch cut out of it. It does have yes, it does have a one button closure. Let's see if I can show you that. So it comes down to here, and then here we've got your button, and it does match, so that's good. And it does open, of course. No pocket, so if that's something, you know, you need, it's not going to be in these. So nice long sleeves. There's no detail on the sleeves. They're just plain sleeves. But I really like that, and I think it will match a lot of my stuff and kind of dress it up. Give me a little flair to it, a little personality with the leopard print, you know. It did come in the dark brown leopard print. It came in what they call multicolored, which looks like a gray, brown, black. And then it came in another one that's more like a bluish gray and black. But anyway, yeah, and the back is just, you know, your full back. Is there any? Yeah, there's a couple seams down the back. But yeah, I'm liking that. So it's not going to be, if you're buying it for warmth, it's not going to be super warm. It's a thinner material. It's a little softer inside than, the inside's like soft. I don't know if you can see that. It's got these little rough, but it's not rough. It's part of the nails. I'm doing those today. But it's softer in here, and here it's more like a smooth, cooler feeling. I don't know. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I will show you what this gorgeous looks like in it. So there, it's a little longer, so it's coming down, you know, past her hips. And this picture, and that one looks like the middle of her tushy. You could leave it open, you could button it. I probably will leave it open. I won't be wearing that little tiny tube top underneath it to work. But a great fashion idea, but wrong crowd for me. Okay, the next one is a floral pattern plunge neck mesh top. I got it in black. I originally paid $8.99, but I did get refunded. It is back up to $9.99 at this moment in time. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. You've got black, multicolored, which is pink flowers. Oh man, I should have got that one. That's even prettier. Anyway, purple flowers, pink, red flowers, and orange flowers. I got what is called black. Comes in size small through extra, extra large. We got the gray bag. This is a huge bag for this little shirt. Weird. I got a string hanging. Okay, we'll fix that later. Now this is more of that real soft, I don't know if it's what people are calling the scuba gear, scuba suit material, but yeah, it's really soft and everything. Anyway, the sleeves is the sleeve, so there's some stretch to it. Okay, so the difference in your color choices are in these flowers. So it's always this black bottom, and it's kind of long, which is nice. And then it's more, you know, bodycon on the bottom. And then it's got the nice deep V on the front of it. It's got these sleeves that are lacy, so you can see through them. You can see the material there. It's more like a mesh, not lace, mesh. It's a mesh top. So the sleeves are open like that. So you'll see through the sleeves, but the body of the top, yeah, you're not going to, that's the sleeve over there. You're not going to see through the body of the top. But anyway, and then the back is just halfway down with your beautiful flowers, and then back to that black on the waistline. Then on the sides, you've got your ruching down there to make it, you know, the bodycon look to it. So it's going to be a little tighter down there and then looser on the top. But I really like it. Of course, we all know, but I'll double check. 95% polyester and 5% spandex. But yeah, I like this. I think that'll be very classy under a black blazer. Even if I found something in the lighter color to go with it, that would be really pretty. But yeah, I'm liking that one too. Let me show you the beautiful model again. She's wearing it with white pants, but you can see how it's fitting, you know, really close here, and then at the wrists, and then it's see-through down through the sleeves, and there's the back. It's really pretty, really pretty. I say that a lot, really pretty. Anyway, she's got a growl, you know. She doesn't necessarily have to always bark, but she's got a growl. Ma'am, come on. Hi, beautiful. How you doing? You come say hi? Hello, how are you? Yeah, sniff stuff. There you go. All right. Or leave, whichever you so choose, my love. This one is a piece of jewelry, so we'll have to find which one this is, because I can't see through that sticker they always put on the front. I believe this is my initial, yeah. So this is called a Letter Mini Love Heart Thin Chain, 89 cents. Oh, it's a bracelet. Good. I thought I got a necklace one, and I almost ordered this exact same thing again, so luckily I did not. Anyway, it comes in all the letters of the alphabet. A couple of them are hotter letters, A and M. Oh, those are the only hot letters, A and M. Okay. Mine is not. Mine's a D. So, and it comes in gold. I'm trying to look for a, okay. It is 7 centimeters. I don't care about centimeters. Okay. It's 6.3 inches on the actual chain, but as you see, there's a really long extender there. That's another 2.76 inches. So it can go to a 9 inches. 9 inches. So if you got a thin ankle, I bet you could use it there too. But anyway, here's what it looks like. Get it where you can see it. So it's just got, and they move around on the chain. You've got your initial, so it would be whatever initial, you know, you wanted. And then it's got that really pretty little heart on it. But like I said, they move, you know, they move on there. But I just thought that was pretty, and I could wear it with these other little Temu gold chains that I have on. And I love that extender. So anybody can wear it, which is lovely, right? And right now it is 98 cents. Well, it depends on, let me see, the D, 98, the A, 98. Okay, yeah, they're all 98 cents. So I got a deal when I purchased it. Okay, this one, which one is this? This is a necklace for sure. We've got a necklace going. Remember, if you have never, for some reason, not downloaded the Teemu app on your device, down below in the description box, it says more. Click on the more. In that description box, I have listed my link. I get a little bit of goodness and and it looks good to Teemu when you use my link. But for you, it gives you, I believe right now it's giving you 30% off of your first order. You can't beat that. I mean, you can. It used to be 50, but it's awesome. And then I also have a code. I should be putting it up here somewhere. AFI 40068, and that will get you the 30% off. I think you get a coupon bundle with it, stuff like that. Okay. And this one is called Simple Style Disc Silver Color Alloy Pendant. It's even longer. The description's even longer than that, but that's all that fits on the first page. I initially spent $2.48, but I got a partial refund, but it is back up to $2.48. So it comes on this string kind of, I don't know if it's string or plastic, but it just comes on that kind of a chain. You do have a nice extender on there. Does it tell length? Yes, it is 17.71 inches on the black part, and then your extender is 1.96 inches. So you'll get a total of, 19 inches on this necklace. But it comes down from there, and it comes down to these beautiful beads. They're all silver. They do move just to the top of the chain, but silver. Then it comes down to this beautiful, here we go, this beautiful pendant. It's just like a hammered silver look to it. And then it's got the little ball shapes all around the side of it. And then the back is just, yeah, the hammered part. I thought that was kind of cool looking. Casual, dressy, whatever. Not too in your face. It's, about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bigger than a quarter. Oh, they do tell you on that. It is 1.1 inches across this pendant. So it's very pretty. Very nice. So I'm going to add that to my collection. And it is a collection at this point. I know, I just can't help myself. So, okay. So the next one, oh, this is called a polka dot charm one-piece necklace. I got it in coffee color. It was $1.34. It is now $1.48. It only comes in the coffee color. Looking for sizing. Okay. So this one is kind of casual boho kind of a look to it. I think Twisted Gypsy might like this one. But it just comes on a cord. So you've got your brown, cord. Goes all the way down. It's a long necklace. Comes down to this first bead. And then you've got your little dream catcher, which is separate from that brown piece behind it. So you got your dream catcher and then this wood piece around it. And then it comes down to these three little charms. Another dream catcher, another brown circle, and then a tassel. Just a pretty tassel. So I thought that was interesting. Looked nice with all the natural color, shirts or whatever you're wearing. It says that the, excuse me, the necklace is 31.49 inches to here. So it's a long one, 31 inches down to here. Then from here to the bottom of the tassel is another 5.3 inches. And then this way, come on. Something just came in. This way it's 1.29 inches. I just thought that was really cool, different. Boho-y, so yeah. I like that one too. They don't have a lot of brown, which is weird. I rearranged my closet. I got like all my, it goes blazers, pants, dresses, skirts, and then all my blouses, and it's all color coordinated. And then I took all of my workout stuff and t-shirts and put them on another little shelf I got, and huge box, overflowing box of stuff that I'm donating that is stuff I've never worn. For whatever reason, like I buy a lot of my stuff thrift, and I've got a lot of stuff through auctions and different things. So sometimes you get it and it just doesn't work out for you. It doesn't look good on you, or whatever reason you don't like it. You've never worn it. And so I'm finally like, get rid of this stuff. Or it's in a size that I'm going to get to. Yeah, whatever. So I got rid of a bunch of that in order to make that extra little area for all of my t-shirts and stuff. And I just had to organize it all completely yesterday, so that now that I'm working, it'll be so much easier to the night before, pick a cover, a blazer or a sweater, whatever, cover, pick a shirt, pick a bottom, pick my boots, which are right under there, during the winter. I like to wear the boots. I love boots. And then, you know, jewelry is all color coordinated and then out the door. So it just makes my life feel more organized, put together, easy. I noticed when I was going in my closet, I was kind of getting that kind of feeling, you know, tightening kind of feeling going, ooh, it's making me a little anxious. I mean, I don't have anxiety issues or nothing, but it was making me kind of like, where's this? And I can't find that. And I just had to do it. So I bit the bullet and did it yesterday. This is a long-lasting lipstick, like the description, long-lasting lipstick crayon. It was 71 cents. I got it in number 03. There are like more than 10 different colors you can get for this in. It's now $1.07. I'm opening it slowly but surely. It comes in this little box. There's the name of it. So it is a charming matte lipstick. Very charming. I don't know what the avocado and everything have to do with it, unless those are the ingredients. I don't know. But it says long-lasting, 12 colors, matte, moisturizing, lipstick, water, velvet, smooth, crayon, smudge-proof, makeup. Got it all? Okay, there's a test later. But I got it in this pretty color. Just kind of a, you know, pinky, neutral, almost my shade kind. I feel weird when I wear, like, you know, if I try to wear like a red or any of that, I feel better with the more closer to my natural color kind of thing. Just an enhancement of what I already have. And then try and give myself an upper lip. But anyway, so it's just a pull off top on this. It's a spinny. Yeah. It turns down here, you know, to advance the lipstick. There you go. And there's the little name of it. Tiasen. And there's the color down there. So I got the 3. Whoops, sorry y'all, making you dizzy or seasick. So number 3, but it comes in a whole bunch of colors. And like I said, it's now $1.07. Oh, yes, ma'am. So there you go. That's the color. Pretty. So that probably will be going to sit. I know, it's okay. Going in my purse or something so I can take it to work. And I always forget, like, I'll put it on and I'll get so invested. I'm so jealous of those women that, you know, remember to go in when they're in the bathroom to look at their makeup and bring their makeup with them and refresh and fix their lipstick. And I forget. I get so involved. Down. Thank you, ma'am. Involved in whatever I'm doing in my work, and I completely just forget it. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, how long does that look like that? Yeah, so I'm trying to remind myself, but we'll see how that goes. And I have bought, I did order a mirror, like a makeup little desk mirror, hopefully, from Temu. So we'll see how that goes when it comes, and maybe that'll help me. I don't know. I just get involved, and that's okay. Where is this in my order? I do not see this. Was this my, interesting. Was this a freebie? I did get freebies. Remember, do your reward 777 if it's available to you. Yeah, this is my freebie. So I get free things all the time. Like I placed an order today, because I realized once I organized my closet that I have like 4 skirts. I'm not gonna do it. So, and I went on a couple stores online pricing them, and I can't get anywhere near Temu's prices. So I went on to order some skirts, and I did reward 777 before pressing the order button, and it showed me that I got 3 free gifts today. And one of them, so the 2 normal ones, and it's normally less expensive stuff, of course, but it's free. So 2 of them were those, and then the third one was an extra bonus of $10 or more item. So I could pick one item that was $10 or more. So that's really cool. So don't forget that. Now these will be extremely hard to get on my ear. So I don't know if I will keep these I mean, I really like them, but they're kind of small for me. I might give these to my daughter. She has multiple piercings. I mean, she even has the, what is it called? The gauge. Yeah. She has the gauge down here, and then she's got earrings all, yeah. And she's a piercer. She's just begun doing piercing professionally, so at a piercing tattoo place. And she's got lots of tattoos. Yeah, my kids are all tattooed up, but I don't have one. But anyway, so she might want these for one of the other holes. We'll see. Or she's thinking about piercing Amelia's ears. I don't have a quandary about that. I always wanted to wait. Like, my mom made me wait till I was 16 to do mine because she wanted it to be a full conscious decision of mine because I'd have to take care of it and responsible and all that. So then I tried that with my daughter, but I caved a little earlier than that. I think, I don't know, she was a teenager, but a little earlier. I caved, and then she took great care of her ears. So my daughter's son, Jackson, hi Jackson, if you ever watch, he wanted his ear pierced, and she asked, you know, are you sure, whatever. And I think he was 8 at the time or 7. And so she did that, but he was too young and he just was preoccupied. He's super, super smart, and he knows so much about everything, but he just gets focused on things and then forgets other things, you know, kind of. And so he wasn't taking care of it. They got infected. She finally was like, no, you don't get, and he kept losing the earrings. She's like, no, you're done. We're going to wait till you're older. So stop. So now she's debating Amelia. So anyway, these would be a good size for Amelia. Look at these. They're so tiny. So tiny. I mean, oh my goodness. They are, I bet they're smaller than a dime. They are so tiny. They are half an inch. Half an inch. And you have to open them, which I don't even know if I can do. They're so tiny. Let me put one down. They're beautiful, but they're tiny. They came in I break nails doing this all the time, and I hate that. Anyway, I can't open it easily, so I'm not gonna. But they came in a package of two sets of earrings for free. But yeah, they're these beautiful. Oh God, that poor nail. I'm so sorry. There's no good nail. Let's try it that way. But it's just got all these. Why are you not? You're going on my disgusting nails. How's that? No. Okay, there. That's better. All right, so it's got all these pretty little colored rhinestones in it, and it's just a little circle where you pull the back, you stick it on your ear. But it would be so ear hugging on me. The second pair, let me see if this opens easier. Why are they so hard to open? Am I the only one? Do y'all have trouble with these? My goodness, it's hard to open. Dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something to open it with, so I'm not gonna. But they're a little bigger. I mean, yeah, they're bigger. But they're still tiny. Earrings, and they go on the same way, and they're just kind of the same thing where they got these beautiful colors in them. I might wear this one if I can open it. But the smaller one, yeah, I'm going to put it up here with the stuff that's going to my daughter's house. See if she wants those. Don't think my son would wear those. He does have ear piercings, but I don't think that's quite his style. So, I don't know. I don't know about Nick. Anyway, that was free. So, I'm not sure I have much left in this order. Let me see. Sorry. Nope, I don't want that. See more order information. And remember, if you like any of these items and are interested in purchasing them for yourself, and you want to order the same ones I did because you like the condition, because sometimes you can get them from other dealers. Not sometimes. Usually you can get them from different sellers and different prices, but there's also might be different quality. So if you happen to like what I've ordered and you want the same thing, down in that description box, when you press that more, I put my order link so you can go out to my order and actually, get the exact same items that I've purchased if you desire. Now we got another one in this nice, beautiful Temu bag. This is a color, color block open front knit cardigan. I wanted to try one of their sweaters, see how that goes. I got it in the color, and if I'm mispronouncing this, please cut me some slack. Is it cyan, C-Y-A-N, cyan, I believe. I got it in a 12. I originally paid $13.97, and the reason was the color. So I'm hoping the color is kind of true. I'm hoping the color is true because I love that color. And I just wanted to try one of their sweaters and have more of a cover up. So $13.97 was my original price. I did get some kind of a partial refund. It is now back up to $13.99, and it comes in light cyan and it comes in cyan, I think. So what's the difference is the cyan one is the same color throughout the sweater, and I could show you the pictures. The light cyan is white, looks like it's white halfway down and then turns into the color. So okay, feels like a sweater. Yay, we're ahead. It's a knit sweater. Let me get, I mean, you can see through it, but it's knit, you know, but it's a nice feel to it. It's very soft. It's substantial to me. It's called a color block. Yeah, I told you all that. Okay, so it's this beautiful color. I love this blue color. It's bluish color. It's just gorgeous. Now it's open to front, so you're not going to have any buttons or anything down there. No pockets. And then you've got these stripes in it of the white. So that goes around it in a couple places. So it's color blocking it. And then you've got your nice thick sleeves that come down to, sorry again for the nails, but comes down to a nice stretchy cuff, you know, about a couple inches cuff there. And then the back is just your color blocking back there. And then you've got a little bit of elastic down here, and a hem of about an inch down here on the bottom. So yeah, that looks nice. Oh, it feels nice. It feels nice. Yeah, I like this. I love this color, as you can probably tell. But yeah, I'm liking this, and it is a sweater. I was worried it would be some kind of funky, you know, thing that looked like a sweater but wasn't a sweater, but this is a sweater. Again, it is 100% polyester. I got it in an extra large. It goes size 4 up to 14, and then there's another link on there that takes you to 2X through 4X. So similar item, it says. So that's that one. I just love it. I love it. Oh, I can't wait to wear that. It'll look great with, you know, just normally with jeans and whatever, but I think it will also look really nice if I paired it with maybe like a white skirt or a white pair of pants. That's lovely. Okay, so here's the one I ordered, so you can see it on. It's all pretty, and I would probably push the sleeves up like that too. I think that's cute. And then here's the one that they call light cyan. So it comes with the white on the top. That one I love too. And then turns into the blue on the bottom. I love them both. It was a hard decision. But I wasn't buying them both for $14. So yeah. All right. We have one more itty bitty item. And then we are done with our current Temu haul. I hate this part because I gotta let y'all go, and I hate it because you're my buds out there. This is a set. It's a jewelry set. It's called Elegant Water Drop Jewelry Set. It was $1.47. I got partially refunded. Does it tell me what it refunded? No, it just tells me a total of all the items in the order that got a price adjustment, and then it totals it, so it doesn't show you individually. Anyway, I paid $147. I got it in blue, and it is now $148. And there's only a choice of blue. I will open this. I tell you, I will. Let me see if I can get any sizes on here. Yes, I can. Okay. So the chain, that doesn't make sense. It says it's 8.6 inches, which, okay, it looks like they're measuring it one way at that amount. It's tangled, just a second. But you need to double that. So I think it's about 16, 17 inches. And then here we go. Okay. Let me get this better. Sorry, y'all. I want it to be pretty for you. Okay. So here's your chain. It's a nice silver thin chain. It does have, yeah, from here to here is an extender. Okay, so there's your regular chain up there, and then your extender. I'll measure it for you in a minute. But I just wanted to show you the set first. So let me hold it like that. So here's your set. So you've got your little drop earrings, and it's this beautiful, my cousin who sells paparazzi, she calls it like a, I think like a mermaid kind of a thing. If it's a darker colors, it's the oil spill. I think they call this the mermaid. But then, and then you get this pendant. Look at that pendant. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you could wear that with anything, you know, it's so pretty. Okay, the earrings. Let me get one of these off, and I'll get the necklace off to show you more. I'm excited by this one. You know me and my bling. If you know me at all, I love bling. And remember, I'm in the packet a lot of times. Yeah, there it is. There. They'll put the little, oh, you can't even see it in there. But let me try again. It's right there. Can you see it at all? Probably not. Sorry. Anyway, they put the little plastic backs to your earrings in there. Okay. So this has this kind of a hook on it, the little fish hook kind of thing. So that just goes on your ear and hangs like that. And then it will dangle and you give you some movement. We all love movement. So get that yucky finger out of there. Yeah, movement. The earring drop there is 0.62 inches long and 0.35 inches across. It's a nice size, you know. Get that one out of the way. You're gonna kind of see it there and get some movement. And then the pendant is 0.59 inches long and 0.47 inches wide. And so, where is it? Here it is. So, wrong side. You don't want centimeters, do you? No, I don't think so. Yeah, 8. So it's 16 inches, the chain, and then the extender, I like that word, extender. Again, I'm on the wrong side. What a dork. Okay, extender's about 2 inches long, so you're getting, what I say, 18 inches. But yeah, it just comes down, 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 down to bam. That is so pretty. Just the sparkle, the movement, the back of it is just plain. So it's actually the same on both sides. Yeah, everything's the same on both sides. So that's cool. If it spins, it's the same. Got a nice little top to it. I don't forget the term for that, but the piece on top of the pendant, you know, I forget the term of that, but yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I like the chain. I like the whole thing. It's got a lot of sparkle, movement, ba-bang to it. So $1.48, but remember, you're getting the earrings and the necklace for $1.48. So if you thought about it separately, you're only spending, you know, 70 something cents on earrings and a necklace. No brainer, right? Okay. So that is it for this haul. Sorry, it's not as long as my longer ones, but I've got a couple bags in here and I want to get through them. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what was your favorite out of all these items. I think I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I am, well, all the clothes. I'm loving the clothes. Oh, I'm loving that. And you know I love jewelry, so no brainer. There's nothing in here I did not like other than, here's one of the little backs. I don't know if you can see those. Those the kind that come with it, the little plastic back to it. Other than, you know, these minuscule baby earrings. But those would be great. I've seen people wear those as, you know, their second or third piercing, like not hanging, but coming this side of your ear. Those would work perfect. I haven't been brave enough to do that. So once my daughter gets better at her piercing, she said she would use a really tiny needle so it wouldn't hurt much at all and pierce more of mine. But we'll see if I get brave enough to do that. But But yeah, that's that. So got some jewelry. So next I have still to open, I think 2 freebie packages. So they will be shorter videos, but they'll show you what you can get for free. Remember to play your fish land, your farmland. I've been winning. I won farmland once. That took forever. So, okay. But Fishland, I think I've won 3 times. So that is more doable in my world. I don't know how the game goes for you, because you'll get different game in a game. So, you know, you might get the feed the dog thing. I don't have that in this game anymore. In Fishland, you get this little octopus diver dude that comes down and gives you free food. Well, that's gone in my game now. So it's like sometimes they come in at the beginning of a game, and then as you get a little closer to your goal, they take away all those little extra goodies. You guys clicking on my link, not my link, my code to each game helps me immensely, because I get extra food for that. Doesn't last your whole game usually. Some of them are limited to so many times you'll get the free stuff, but it helps. So that's on the community tab down below. You'll see, click on the community tab. You can go down and find that little post. Oh, she's being so good today. You see her little heart on her booty. That's how we picked her out. Anyway, and so yeah, don't forget those. Don't forget the reward 777 if that's available to you. Daily box 777 is another one if that's available to you. Just put them in the search bar, test them all out. If you have discovered any other little codes or other little tips or tricks, let us know in the comments, and I will share it with everyone, because, you know, we're a great community here. We help each other. We give each other tips and all these different things. So yeah, let's help each other out. You can also put your codes in the comments, and I'll try and search your code and help you out, and hopefully others in the community will also do that for you, and you can win your game a little faster. Not fast, I'm never gonna say fast, faster. So New Year's I did nothing, just as a side note. So if you don't like Jabber, you can click off now, but not before you subscribe and hit that thumbs up like button, please. But anyway, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just chilling at home. I organized my closet. I organized my kitchen a little more. It was pretty good, but I kind of made a little more counter space. Took off like my popcorn maker, which I haven't used in months, and put that up on top of the fridge, and put out my new air fryer there. My old one just stopped working. And then my son signed me up for slickdeals.com. If you use that or not, it sends you notifications when some kind of item has got a really great deal. Well, while I was there, he was upstairs at his house. I was downstairs, and he sends me a text message, and he's like, Slick Deals has your air fryer, that same one I have, and it's like $29. And it's normally, way over that, in case you're interested. And I was like, I really shouldn't, but I really want it, and that price is great. So I clicked. Yeah, I know. But I get paid Friday, so anyway, I'm getting back to real life. Yeah, so I got that, and I made room for that. That's how I cook her sweet potatoes for her meals, and I cook chicken in there, and this one does even more than my old one. This is nicer. It's digital, and it does like roasting and baking and air frying. All I've done is baked sweet potatoes for her so far. But you can make a pizza in it, a little personal pizza in it. Yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited. But anyway, and then I had bought all of the circle air fryer liners that you can get on Temu for my old one, and I still have a bunch left, and now the new one is square. So I'm gonna see if they work at all, or if I just forget it. But come on, they were so cheap. They were, yeah, like $1, around $1 or less, whatever. So no big deal. But okay, so that's that. I still owe you, unless I've already posted it. I might have already posted it. I just haven't filmed it yet, because I'm not posting as I'm filming right now. Getting myself a little leeway, because I know I'm working now. But anyway, I owe you a try-on of everything, so I do those. But I do owe you my thrift store one and the last couple Temu orders. So we'll get to that. Yeah, I think that's about it for my updates. I don't think I have any more, but yeah, that's how I spent it. Oh, And then I told you, squirrel. And my dad did call me. It was too funny. He calls me 3:45, something like that. I don't know, so, or 4 something. Anyway, he's like, "Do you want to go to Portillo's? We're going to Portillo's." Portillo's, if you don't know, is a Chicago-based hot dog place. It started, if you've ever been in a Portillo's or you ever go to one, see if they have the picture of the original little store. It was almost like a food truck kind of thing back in the day. It was 1963, I believe, he started. It was family owned. This gentleman started it. I forget his first name, Mr. Portillo. And it is Portillo, not Portillo, as somebody tried to correct me here in Texas. I'm like, no, it's not Spanish. It's, I believe Italian, but Portillo's. Anyway, started in this little thing that looked like a doghouse. I mean, it was bigger, but that's kind of the shape of it. It was, square or rectangle, and then it had the slanted roof on it and a window in it. And that's how we started out, as a hot dog place. And it's Chicago hot dogs, which are special. And the Portillo's, it's all beef Vienna hot dogs. But the way they cook them is just different than I've had anywhere else. Even the other places here that have tried to make Chicago hot dogs is not the same hot dog. And even back in Chicago, if I went to a different hot dog place that had Vienna all beef hot dog, it still wasn't the same. So I believe it's the way they cook it. I could be wrong. It could be maybe special order, how they order the actual hot dogs. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, they're a harder skin on them. Oh, they're so delicious. But when my kids were babies, they're littler, not babies, but toddlers, and we'd go there, I'd take the skin off of it and then cut it into, little, you'd cut it this way and then I'd cut it this way so that it wasn't a circle, it was half a circle, so it couldn't get stuck in their throat. Anyway, if you've done that, you know. If you know, you know. Anyway, so it's a special hot dog, and it's got, mustard, no ketchup on a Chicago hot dog. Mustard, and it's got tomatoes, and it's got a dill pickle sliced on a spear kind of on there, celery salt, this unnatural bright green relish on there, onions. It's just mwah. It's just amazing, and I've missed them. So we have one now. It's about 35-40 minutes from my house. So he's like, "We're down the street from you. We're coming to get you." I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm in my jammies." And so I got to hurry up and get ready. And then they were out there, and I get out there. And then before we even leave my subdivision, he goes, "Oh yeah, they close at 5 today because it's New Year's Eve." And I'm like, "Dad, yeah, that's like 42 minutes away from now. And I believe it's like 40 minutes to get there." And he's like, "Oh, we can make it. If not, we'll just go for a drive." I'm like, "Oh my God, okay." So we drive out there, and he's driving fast, and I've got the GPS on my phone, and I'm watching his speed on there. She didn't know. But anyway, we get out there, and I had Googled it, and I'm like, Google says 9 o'clock. I wonder where he got the 5 o'clock, but I didn't want to bother him while he was driving, so let's just go with it. So we drive out there. We get there, I'm like, parking lot's full. Drive-through has got a lot of cars in it. Doesn't look like they're closing in the 4 minutes that we had. We got there at 4:56. So I'm like, "Are you sure about the 5 o'clock?" He's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Hurry up, you go in fast because you're a faster walker, and you get in. Make sure they let us in." I'm like, "Okay." So I go up there and I look at the door, and there's the holiday hours, and Christmas Eve, December 31st, 2023, 9 o'clock they close. So yeah, so the whole rush for nothing. But anyway, it's funny. So we get our Chicago hot dogs. My dad, we get our French fries, and I get the little cup of the melted cheese to dip my fries in. So we had that, and we got our waters, and then my dad ordered, he ordered an Italian beef sandwich, which we love too, and you can't find here. Italian beef sandwich. It's funny because a lot of Texans I've met are like, "A what? What sandwich?" They'd never heard of it before, but this is like shaved beef. It's so good. It's on a nice French bun, and anyway, and he ordered it super wet. So get it wet if you ever order it there, and it just makes the bread, just the gravy in it, and it's just delicious, and it's brown. It's the au jus. Okay, it's not that white stuff y'all call gravy. It's the, sorry, I'm being judgmental. I just don't like it. But the au jus, you know, goes on there, and then you put oh God, garden. I forget what it's called, but the pepper mix on there. We get the sweet, but they also have the hot, and it's just so good. But he got it like extra wet, and he's like, I'm going to take that home, and maybe like at 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be hungry. I'm like, what? But if he was staying up for New Year's with my brother and his kids, I could understand that a little. But he's like, or else the next day, but I have to sneak it in. And I'm like, why do you have to sneak it in? And he said, because he said, I should order one for your brother. And I'm thinking, that's so rude of my brother to want him to order the food for him, but not his wife or his 3 children. And they're not cheap. It's pricey. Not pricey, but it's pricey. So, and last time we were there, we've only been there twice, but last time we were there, he ordered my brother not only the Italian beef, but the super big Italian beef. And that sucker was huge. And he ordered that, and he got it all, what he thought was perfect, and he paid for it, and it was a lot of money. Brought it home to my brother, and all my brother did was, you know, it's not right, there's not enough juice, you didn't get the right pepper. It just, yeah, one of those. Me, somebody brings me free food, even if it's not either up to what I want it to be, or maybe it's whatever, I'm not going to tell the person. I'm not going to hurt. They went to the trouble of thinking of me, right, at wherever they were, and thinking that I might enjoy this treat, and they paid for it, and they delivered it to me. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is delicious. Right? Right? Is it just me? So anyway, okay. So he told me the story, and he asked me, should I buy him something again? And I said, no. I said, no. Last time he just complained about it. And you don't need that in your life. Start the new year off happy. And no. And he said, you know, she's right. She's right. I'm not going to spend all that money on something he's not going to be happy about. I'm like, right. So, and I said, when he goes, does he bring you stuff back? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. So they're on a fixed income, right? So he doesn't order it. So that's why he's got to sneak it in. So he has a cooler in the back seat of his truck. So I went and got a plastic bag because it was starting to, the au jus, they put so much in that it was starting to melt the paper bag. So I got a plastic bag, and I put that in there for him. And then he was going to put it in the cooler in his truck. And then I'm just picturing this. And then he was going to sneak out once my brother and his family went to bed, and sneak out and get the beef out of the car and bring it in and wrap it up. And I had a CVS bag that I had bought something previously the day before, and I had forgot to take it out of his truck. I'm like, wrap it in the CVS bag. They'll think it's medication or something. So he's going to wrap it in that, hide it in the fridge, or I'll sneak it up to his room and eat it. And so I was joking and kidding with him, and I was like, I don't know, that smell, it's just going to permeate through the house, and he's going to smell the beef, and he's going to be like a hound dog going, what is that smell? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Remember that old Wendy's commercial? But anyway, where's the beef? And then he's going to find you, and then he's going to find out. And my dad's like, oh my gosh, I had to plan this right. And I'm like, I could just picture you sneaking out to the truck at 9 at night, just taking bites of Italian beef. He's like, yeah, that would be weird. And then I said, I got it. I got the solution. Yeah, this just tells you how weird I am. But I said, remember, like when kids would smoke in their parents' house, and they would open the window, and they would like stick their head out and, you know, puff the cigarette and blow the smoke, you know, out the window. I said, that's what you got to do. You take the beef upstairs to your bedroom. You close the door. Make sure it's all closed. Nobody's up there. And then you open the window up. And you stick your head out there and the beef, and you eat the beef outside. So the smell, maybe even turn a fan on. The smell will push out the window. It's just like, you're so weird. I'm like, I know. So anyway, so that's my New Year's Eve story. So we just did that, and then we came home, and they just dropped me off, and I spent the rest of my night. I watched the new, well, it's not new. I think it was 2020. It's new to me. The Elvis movie. It's called Elvis, and it's more about Colonel I want to say Sanders, because Elvis called him that in the movie. Colonel Parker, right? It's all about him and what he did to Elvis and all the money he took from Elvis. It's just sad. It's just a sad movie what happened to Elvis. I mean, he was just such an amazing talent, and then the people, even his friends, took advantage of him, and the colonel took a major advantage of him, and his base amount that he paid the colonel was 50% of everything he made. 50%. No one does that. And then he still wanted other money. So, and I didn't remember, but after Elvis died, I guess his estate sued the colonel for all of the taking of this massive amount of money, and they won. So the colonel did cheat him out of money. But anyway, it's a really good movie if you want to watch it. I think he kind of looked like Elvis, but not so much. But the singing was great in it. And yeah, it was a good movie. So I watched that one. And I watched The Creator. I'd wanted to see it in the theater, but my parents were like, I don't want to see it. Excuse me. That was bad. It's sci-fi. And it's about AI, artificial intelligence, and it's got the most beautiful little girl in it. She's just gorgeous. Yeah, it's a really good movie, I thought. So, Creator, Elvis, I recommend those two. I think that's all I watched. And then we went to bed. And that was our New Year's. So happy. I was happy. I spent it happy with family, good food, good movies, new job, life's good. I had always heard that how you spend New Year's Eve is kind of how your year will go. So hopefully that means yay for me. And I filmed some on New Year's Eve. So yeah, that's what I want to continue my year with. Family, good food, not too much good food because I need to get back on the wagon. But anyway, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So, okay guys, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you had an amazing New Year's Eve. Amazing in however you wanted it to be. I hope it was what you wanted it to be. If it was stay at home, if it was sleep through the thing, if it was go out and party. I just hope it was wonderful for you. And we're all going to have a great year, right? We're all going to do this. We're going to support each other. We're going to be kind. We're going to pay it forward whenever we can. And we're just going to make 2024 amazing. And yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you again for choosing me. Remember the business. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, subscribe doesn't bother you, does not send you notifications. If you do want notifications, hit subscribe and then hit the notification bell and choose the notifications you want. And then it will tell you when I've uploaded a video. So that's my business spiel. Bella says goodbye. Can you hear her? No. Oh, she stopped right now. She's snoring. Anyway, so I will see you guys later. Bye. Love you. Happy New Year. Bye.